Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Krutau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah.
अथातो ब्रह्म जिज्ञासा अवगति पर्यन्तं ज्ञानम् सन्वाच्यायाः इच्छायाः कर्म फलविषयत्वाद् इच्छायाः ज्ञानेन हि प्रमाणेन अवगन्तुम् इष्टं ब्रह्म. Avagati, which is the final of jnana, is both what is that, karma and phala of jidnyasa. What you have to gain by jidnyasa, Brahma jidnyasa, is avagati. And what is avagati? Jnana at its peak, at its culmination, the final of jnana. And that itself is the phala of the Brahma jidnyasa. Means in the case of desire, grammatical object, the object case and the phala are one and the same. This is the peculiar feature of the kriya, that is verb, the ichcha, the desire, to desire. Now we are seeing Panchapadika as to what this avagati means. Panchapadika, Padmapadacharya says it is sakshat anubhava, sakshat avyavadhanena, direct pramana vyaparam vina, immediate anubhava, that is the experience. That is what the Panchapadika says. Well, Padmapadacharya says avagati as anubhava, but has Bhashyakara commented or explained or something told about this word avagati? That question comes. After all, Padmapadacharya is a disciple, but Bhashyakara himself, has he told anywhere the meaning of avagati? Yes. Anubhavaavasanatvat brahmajnanasya. Other things also are there. We are taking what we wanted. Brahmajnanasya anubhavaavasanatvat. Now see the meaning there. Brahmajnana culminates in what? Anubhava. Here what is that? Jnana finally is what? Avagati. Therefore what? Simple algebra. Avagati is equal to Anubhava. Atman. I hope you have caught it. See, in the second sutra we are going to come. Second sutra bhasha it is going to Anubhavaavasanatvat brahmajnanasya. Brahmajnana culminates in Anubhava. And what is that Anubhava? Atma Anubhava, Brahma Anubhava. Means final of Brahmajnana is Anubhava, Atma Brahma Anubhava. Here he says what? Jnanam avagati paryantam jidnya ichchayaha karma, means that is the final of that jnana is what? Avagati. So therefore avagati is Atma Anubhava, Brahma Anubhava. That is what Padmapadacharya also confers. Now in this context we are seeing the Purva Paksha. Look, Atma is Anubhava Swarupa. When it is Anubhava Swarupa, where is the occasion of getting a separate Anubhava? See, look, this lamp is there. You have to switch it on. Why? It can be without the current and it can be not illuminating. But do you switch on the sun? Surya? Why? Prakasha Swarupa. All the time it is Prakasha. Being Prakasha Swarupa, there is no question of the thing. But if something covers, that covering should go. Is it not? Like that, Atma is Anubhava Swarupa means what? Always Anubhava, 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 Anubhava. There is not even a microsecond when it is not Anubhava. And you are talking of gaining the Anubhava, experience of Atma. So therefore what? For knowledge, Atma Anubhava is not necessary. Yes or no? Atma is Anubhava Swarupa, yes, agreed. But what Anubhava experience we are getting moment by moment is Drishya Saha Krita. It is mixed with the Drishya. The Nama Rupatmaka Drishya means Anubhava Swarupa Atma qualified by Nama Rupatmaka Drishya. Otherwise, then what is happen? See, look, when we do we experience? Do you experience? I am not asking you what you experience. See, every moment by moment we do experience, because what is life? Santata Anubhava Dhara. Life itself is a continuous non-stop series of experience. What a given individual experiences is different from the experiences of the others. But if experience stops, do you know what it means? That embodiment is over. That specific embodiment is finished. That finished is so. But that person will not be finished, because he is moving with the Sukshma Sharira. Only Sthura Sharira is over. So that is that. So therefore, we have experiences every moment by moment. But these experiences are qualified by Drishya. The features of Drishya are superimposed on this Atma Anubhava. As a result, what we experience Atma is not Yathartha. Yathartha means it is not true to the nature of Atma, but it is Ayathartha, because all Drishya features are superimposed on that. See, a crystal is kept near a red hibiscus flower. Are you seeing the crystal or not? But are you seeing the crystal as it is?
No.
What you are seeing is a red crystal, but it is not a red crystal. Crystal is colorless. You are seeing the crystal, but not Yathartha, not in its true nature. Suppose remove the red hibiscus flower, you have got now, you are seeing the Yathartha. So likewise, here Atmanubhava is there every moment, because Atma is Anubhava Swarupa. But that Anubhava we get is mixed with Drishya. It is not Atmanubhava. It is not the Yathartha Anubhava of Atma. So what is to be done now? We should have what? Then what is Atmanubhava? All those adhyasthas you remove. You remove those Drishya things. What remains is Atma, and itself is Anubhava Swarupa. That itself is Anubhava. So from that standpoint, we have come up to this point. So that the question comes, what is Anubhava Atma? Here comes the role of, in fact, I should have taken that Akhandakara Vritti first. After this I am taking, because everything is centered on that. What is Akhandakara Vritti? Even Avagati is centered where? Jnanasya Avagati Paryantam means what? Jnana is Akhandakara Vritti. So when Akhandakara Vritti nature is clear, Avagati etc. are just only a just corollary of this only essence. So therefore, the question is, so what is that Atma Anubhava? So what is hindering? See, though Atma is Anubhava Swarupa, moment by moment we are experiencing, what is hindering us in experiencing Atma as it is? See, experiencing us, the experiencer is not there at that time. That is okay, that level will come afterward. But for the timing we have to talk that way only as such. So therefore, so what is that hindering? Drishya bodha. The cognition of the drishya along with the Atma Sarupa Anubhava, like the silver wrapper paper along with the chocolate. So like this, so how it can be removed? Come on. You have to remove the drishya. How drishyas are presented to you? No doubt, through the jnanendriya, karmendriya, but at final level they are presented through antakarana vritti. So therefore, that antakarana vritti which presents the drishya bodha should not present us the drishya bodha. So it should not present us the drishya bodha means cognition of the drishya. It should not present us the cognition of drishya means how does it present the cognition of drishya? Now you are listening to me. Whatever I speak you are hearing. How you have got the shabda bodha. How is that? Shabdakara antakarana vritti take place. You see the microphone. How? Microphone akara antakarana vritti. So specific bodha is given by the specific vishayakara antakarana vritti. If they are not there in the antakarana, what happens? Drishya bodha is not there. But what about antakarana? Antakarana will be there. But how will it be there? Exactly like Atma. That is what is called as akhandakara vritti. So therefore, see, by how drishya can be eliminated? By that the vritti of the mind. What type of vritti of the mind? Not the drishyakara vritti. The vritti which gives akhanda sakshatkara of Atma. Akhanda sakshatkara of Atma means in the sense which gives the yathartha anubhava of Atma. No drishya vrittis are mixed with that. So by that what happens? When antakarana vritti is exactly like Atma Sarupa, do you know what happens? Avidya, ignorance of Atma, hitherto you are not knowing Atma, that ignorance gets destroyed. When that ignorance gets destroyed, all avidya karya, effect of ignorance also get destroyed. What are those effects of ignorance? All drishyas onward, ahankara onward, not only ahankara onwards, even that very vritti, antakarana vritti, it will be clear, don't worry, it will be clear when the akhandakara vritti. Beginning from that antakarana vritti, ahankara onwards, all drishyas cease. Why those vrittis which present are not there? Why? What has happened? Antakarana has become just like Atma. Antakarana has become just like Atma means what? There is no specific vritti. So there is no cognition of specific drishya. So therefore, by that what happens? All drishyas, with the ignorance, drishyas go, and what is there is only Atma Anubhava. So therefore what happens now? Atma is ever existing in its true nature. Atma is always free from all drishya. But for us, that anubhava is not there. Why? Our anubhava got mixed with the drishya. Now, with the manovritti, what type of vritti? Akhanda sakshatkara vritti. When that ignorance and the consequent effect of all drishya vrittis are removed, that antakarana becomes just like Atma Sarupa. And we say that we have got Atma Anubhava. Really speaking, it was all the time there, only the hindrance was removed. And how did you get it? I attended BrahmaSutras. Do you know, weekly thrice, early morning, so such a big tapas I did. Finally, after 9 years, akhandakara provided atha is adhered to. What is atha? Sahachatushtaya sampatyanantara. That has to be strictly adhered to. Then there is no other way. So you say, no. I don't want this Akandakara Vrutti. Why did you do? They say, Lord Rama said once, even if any person says once, "Oh Lord, I am yours," I am not going to leave him. And even if he leaves me, I will catch him by the ear. Why did you commit the mistake? Why did you commit the mistake of telling that I am yours? That is my vrata. That is Lord Rama's vrata. So therefore, if, see, it is said, suppose, see, a grandson very dutifully was taking the grandmother to a satsang, and where Vedanta was going on. A karma dharma sanyoga, this person had antakarana shuddhi. And what was going on from actually, that means by a competent master, Vedanta, Adhyatma Vidya was going on. Now he has to take her back also. So how can about 1.5 hour, 1 hour, 1.5 hours there? He used to sit there. He used to sit there. He used to sit there. Now sit there means what? What he can do? At least nowadays cell phone was there, some some music you would have put it. That also was not there. Per force, not that he has gone for satsang there, per force he was listening to this thing. And he had no mental block. Open mind was there. He has Shraddhavan Purusha, but he had not gone for this thing. Granny was listening at that. In course of time, yes, this is my Swarupa. Why? Shuddhanta Karna is there. What happened? That Pratibandhakas got removed without his willingness. He didn't aspire for that. It has to take place. Automatically it has to take place. So likewise here also, so what happens? If Pratibandha is not there when exposed, it has to take place. It cannot be otherwise. So that being the case, now what happened? Atmanubhava is always there, but because of obstruction it appeared as if we got denied. Obstructions removed, then happens as if we got it. That is what is called as Atmanubhava. Really there is no getting, but it appears as if we have got because Pratibandhakas have gone. That's it. It's just like the Megha Paye Anshuman Iva. When the clouds move, we say sun shines. Sunshine. Really, when the sun was not shining, all the time you are shining. So therefore, though Atma is Anubhava Swarupa, it appears as though it is denied to us. Pratibandhakas removed, it appears as though we got the Atma Swarupa. But what you want is this Atma Swarupa, Anubhava, Yathartha, and not the Ayathartha, which is Drishya Swakrita. This is what is called as Drishya Marjana or Drishya Nivritti, or what is called as Adhyasa Nivritti. Drishya Nivritti means what? Removal of Drishya. How can you remove that? Drishyakara Vrittis you have to remove. And Drishyakara Vrittis are nothing but Adhyasa only. Remove the Adhyasa. What is there is only Atma Anubhava. So this is now, say, in fact, this is corroborated by Panchapadika in the Adhyasa Bhashya Tika also of Panchapadika. Take that now. See, now let us first finish. We are saying Avagati hiti sakshad anubhavaha uchyate. What is meant by avagati? Sakshad anubhava. Direct experience of Atma Swarupa. How we have seen it. So now, Jnanam tu parokshe vastuni. Take your notes. Not that supplementary note. Jnanam tu parokshe. Add there. Vastuni adhyara. After parokshe, top line, top fourth line, fifth line. Jnanam tu parokshe, add adhyara vastuni anubhavanarudhe api sambhavati. See, when you speak of Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana, we speak of aparoksha Jnana. Why aparoksha Jnana? Atma is aparoksha. Now, in the case of paroksha vastu, a thing which is paroksha, what is paroksha? Not pratyaksha nor aparoksha. So means which is, we say, a object which is indirectly available, not directly. You see, generally we say paroksha means remote. Paroksha need not be remote. See, look, this finger is pratyaksha for you or paroksha for you? Pratyaksha. Pratyaksha or paroksha? Paroksha. It has not, distance is not the same, distance same. But what happened, it has got now, something is intervening, it became the paroksha. So therefore, better you say as indirect, which is not directly available. So that is what parokshe vastuni. In the case of an object or a being which is not directly available, it says jnanam anubhavana rudhe api vastuni sambhavati. Even if you do not have the experience of that specific object of whose knowledge you want to gain, jnana is possible. In the case of paroksha vastu, see, which is not available, paroksha means it is not pratyaksha. When it is not pratyaksha means it is not available for your experience. Even if the paroksha vastu, a vastu which is not directly available for your experience or cognition, say in that case, though anubhava, experience true to the nature of that vastu is not possible, yet jnana is possible. We can take example, the fire yonder the mountain. What you saw is smoke. Fire is directly not visible. Now fire is pratyaksha or paroksha? Paroksha. Because directly you are not able to see. And you saw the smoke and you say there is what? Fire. Now your inferred knowledge that the fire is there is right or wrong? Right. But you have not seen it. Pratyaksha jnana is not. Anubhava of that fire in terms of seeing is not there. Yet your knowledge that there is fire is correct. It is correct. So therefore, anubhava anarudhe api parokshe vastuni. In an indirect thing which is not available for experience, jnanam is that without experience, knowledge is possible. What does it mean? In aparoksha jnana, anubhava is indispensable. It is indispensable. Now we are seeing that Atma is anubhava swarupa, but it is drishya sahakrita. And to remove the drishya, what you have to do? Drishyakara vrittis you have to remove. How you remove drishyakara vrittis? You entertain, you get a vritti which is akhandakara, which is the vritti which gives you sakshatkara of Atma Swarupa. So that is now say means what you have to do? Drishya nivritti has to be done. Adhyasa nivritti has to be done. This is explained by Panchapadika while dealing with the Adhyasa Bhasha like this. Next para, that English is that. Earlier in the context of showing the Swarupa of Adhyasa, Panchapadika says, what it says? Miss all Tika on the Adhyasa Bhasha he said, he is concluding now. So, evam in this manner, this Panchapadika. Aham kartritva pramukhaha kriyakaraka phalatmakaha loka vyavaharaha adhyastaha. This loka vyavahara, all these activities of the people is adhyasta. It's something superman. And what is that activities? Ahamidam mamedam iti onwards. I am this body, mine is this, etc. Onwards we have seen in the Adhyasa Bhashya. So this loka vyavahara, what type of loka vyavahara it is? Kriya karaka phalatmakaha. Atmakaha, of the nature of kriya, action. Karaka, instruments of action. Phala, kriya phala, results of action. And beginning from where? aham kartrutva pramukha. Pramukha, the main of which, the chief of which is aham kartrutva pramukha. Beginning from ahankara onward. So this, you know where is it? Adhyastaha. Superimposed. Where it is superimposed? Nitya Shuddha Mukta Swabhave Atmani. In Atma, which is Nitya, all the time existent. Nitya Shuddha, always free from upadhis. Nitya Buddha, always nothing but knowledge principle. Nitya Mukta, never bound, always it is of the nature of liberation. Of such Atmani, Adhyastaha. Adhyastha means what? Falsely attributed, falsely superimposed. So therefore now, how long you have to gain the knowledge? Is this adhyasa good or bad? See, another thing. How do you cognize adhyasa? Anubhava siddha. It is by our direct, not ordinary, not some vague experience, direct experience. Anubhava siddha. To get rid of that adhyasa, what should happen? We should gain the knowledge. How long that knowledge must be there? How long disease should get cured? Until the last trace of symptom is gone. Not only last trace of symptom is gone, the bugs are there. That won't help. Those bugs also should go. Like that, not only last trace of adhyasa should go, उसका बाप कौन है उधर? अविद्या, बाप और माँ, whatever. So avidya, that avidya also should go. Otherwise what? Retini will start afterward. Big will start. So it should go or not. So therefore, jnana must be up to the point wherein avidya and avidyakarya adhyasa is totally terminated. No, that is what he says. Ataha, therefore, tadrik brahmatmanubhava paryanta jnana. By that knowledge, how far, how long? Tadrik brahma, tadrik means the atma, brahma, which is nitya, shuddha, buddha, mukta swabhava, earlier sentence. Of that type. Tadrik means of that type. What type? Nitya, shuddha, buddha, mukta swabhava. Brahmatma anubhava paryanta. Up to the anubhava of Brahma identical with Atma. What is it? Avagati. Avagati. Paryanta. Jnana, by knowledge, what happens? Anartha hetoho adhyasasya nivrittihi upapadyate. What is possible? Upapadyate, possibly nivritti. Total termination, removal of adhyasa. And what is that adhyasa? Anartha hetu. Anartha hetoho adhyasasya nivrittihi upapadyati. Iti, for this purpose, tadartha vishaya vedanta mimamsarambha upapadyati. So therefore, so this mimamsa, beginning of the mimamsa, which mimamsa? Vedanta mimamsa means Brahma mimamsa, Uttara mimamsa. What for? Tadartha. For that purpose. For what purpose? Removal of entire adhyasa along with the this thing. So therefore, what is necessary now? This adhyasa has to be removed, and that is what there is. What is nothing but Atma Swarupa Anubhava, which was already there, but appeared as though you got it by so much of effort. Just as sun was shining, clouds had covered, wind blew, and who removed the this thing? Who made the sun shine? Winds. Winds made the sun shine. In fact, winds are possible because of what? Sun only. Both clouds and winds are possible because of sun only. So therefore, but for practical purpose, we do say likewise, Atma is always Anubhava Swarupa. Atma Anubhava is always there, but we got denied because of Pratibandhakas. By Shastra and a consequent effort, that effort was removed, and therefore we say, oh, what happened? Atma Anubhava was gained. So that is only a way of saying we should. Now we have to thrash what is this Akhandakara Vritti, because everything is centered on that only. Final of Akhandakara Vritti is Avagati. Jnana stands for what? Akhandakara Vritti. See, that is what is that? See, Jnanam Avagati Paryantam. That Jnana stands for Akhandakara Vritti. Then what is this Akhandakara Vritti whose final is Avagati? So let us, before that, let us just see briefly how any other knowledge is gained. Take now your supplementary note, not immediate next test set. Go at the bottom after that shlokas are over. Prama yathartha jnanam, not totally bottom. See, from Vivarna Prameya Sangra by Vidyaranya, 1, 2 shlokas are there, no? After that. Prama. So now let us see. What is Prama? Yathartha jnanam. Means a knowledge can be ayathartha. I hope you know this much. What is yathartha and ayathartha? Yathartha means true to the nature of a thing. Na yathartha ayathartha, not true to the nature of a thing. So therefore, now Prama means yathartha jnana, knowledge true to the nature of a thing. Why? Does it not mean knowledge is always true to the nature of a thing? No. If you see a shell as silver, it is jnanam, pratyaksha jnana, but it is what? Ayathartha. It is ayathartha. So therefore, yathartha jnana. See, look here. Prama, you can't say yathartha, yathartha. Prama word means it should be knowledge to the nature of the thing. Now, what is pratyaksha prama? What is the knowledge gained through direct perception? Well, you are listening here, you are seeing this, and the pratyaksha prama, provided some defects are not there. So therefore, what is pratyaksha? Continuing, this is from Vedanta Paribhasha. I hope you know what is Vedanta Paribhasha. Vedanta Paribhasha. Vedanta Paribhasha is a text which gives the fundamentals of Vedanta. Actually, nowadays we start with Tattvabodha. Tattvabodha is very preliminary as such. It is very preliminary. So now Vedanta Paribhasha, but only problem with Vedanta Paribhasha is language is Nayayika's language. It is Nayayika. It's very tough, terse as such. That is there. Other one is Vedanta Sara. Vedanta Sara. Vedanta Sara, that is that. These are the two preliminary texts which are taken to before. But we can take from Vedanta Paribhasha whatever that is necessary to us without entering into Nyaya thing. You know why? See, Vedanta Paribhasha has attracted about 11 commentaries. Think of it. About 11 commentaries. Means how much important it is. Vedanta Sara has attracted 5 commentaries, and 2 are by very prominent persons. One is Nrisimha Saraswati, other is by Ramatirtha. Do you know who is Ramatirtha? Guru of Madhusudana Saraswati. You can gauge the stature of the Guru by seeing the Chela. If Madhusudana of that, this thing, his Guru must be of what stature? So now this Vedanta question. What is Pratyaksha Prama? Atra means in Vedanta. Do you know what it means? A knowledge. See, this should be very important. This is very important. A knowledge true to the nature of a thing according to Vedanta. You know what is it? Chaitanyam eva. What is knowledge? Chaitanyam eva. The Chaitanya itself. There we have put asterisk. You know why? Pure Chaitanya itself cannot be knowledge of an object. Pure Chaitanya cannot be. Now take that asterisk. What is the Chaitanya eva? Vritti pratibimbita Chaitanyam, Vrityabhivyakta Chaitanyam va Prama. Chaitanya, what is knowledge? Chaitanya means not directly Chaitanya. Why we'll see afterward. Vritti Pratibimbita Chaitanya. Chaitanya reflected in the Vishaya Akara Antakarana Vritti. That is what is knowledge. Or Vritti Abhivyakta Chaitanyam Va Prama. That is Chaitanya which is manifest by Vritti. That is what is called as what? The Chaitanya, that is Pratyaksha Prama. Now why not Shuddha Chaitanya Prama? He says, Natu Shuddha Chaitanyam. Not pure awareness can be any knowledge of a given thing. Why? Tasya Ajnana Nivartakatvena Pramatva Yoga. Shuddha Chaitanya does not remove the ignorance, and that it cannot be the true knowledge of a thing. Any knowledge means what should go first? Ignorance. Pure Chaitanya cannot remove ignorance. How? Come on, tell me something you don't know. Many things that you don't know. You take something you don't know. You don't know, how do you know? Chaitanya only makes you know that you don't know. Means Chaitanya is friendly with ignorance and also knowledge of a thing. Otherwise, do you know what will happen? If, see, look, like light and darkness, if Shuddha Chaitanya were opposed to ignorance, do you know what would happen? Huh? BrahmaSutra classes will not be there. Forget BrahmaSutra class. Your embodiment itself will not be there. You as a Jiva will not be born. Jagat will not be born. Ishvara will not be there at all. But see, big problem. This Chaitanya is nexus between Chaitanya and this ignorance is there. So therefore, Chaitanya is not Ajnana Virodhi. It illumines, makes you know both knowledge and also ignorance, and therefore Shuddha Chaitanya cannot be what? That is, it cannot be Prama, it cannot be Yathartha Jnana. So, Tasya Ajnana Nivartakana, Ajnanasya Anivartakatvena Pramatvayaha Ayoga. It cannot be fit to be Prama. Now here, this is the definition of Prama Yathartha Jnana. What is Prama? Vritti Pratibimbita Chaitanya. Now compare the definition of Anubhava. Anubhavaha Maya Vrittyaruda Chidabhasaha. Arudha means Prapta. Anubhavaha, that is Maya Vrittau Praptaha Chidabhasaha. Arudha means Prapta. Anubhava is what? The Chidabhasa. Chidabhasa means what? Pratibimbita Chaitanya. But where reflected? Maya Vritti. What is that Maya Vritti? Vritti only. Antakarana Vritti only. Or Anubhutihi. Anubhava and Anubhuti are one the same. Only suffixes differ. Vritti Pratibimbita Chaitanyam. It is. So Vritti Pratibimbita Chaitanya. That is something which is reflected. Chaitanya, not something. Chaitanya reflected in the Vritti is both knowledge or Anubhava. Is it not? So this being the case. Now generally, what is said, the Vritti is said as knowledge. For practical purpose, a Vishayakara Antakarana Vritti is said to be knowledge. According to Vedanta, what is knowledge? True knowledge. Chaitanya reflected in the Vishayakara Antakarana Vritti, whether knowledge or Anubhava. That is their essence. But for practical purpose, we say the Vishayakara Antakarana Vritti as knowledge. Do you know why? When we speak of a specific knowledge, the specific features are qualified or presented to you by what? Vishayakara Antakarana Vritti. Now you are listening. You can't say Chaitanya is, Pratibimbita Chaitanya is knowledge. That the features of Shabda that you are hearing are presented to you by whom? Shabdakara Antakarana Vritti. So therefore Shabda Jnana, who gives you Vishayakara, Shabdakara Antakarana Vritti? So Gaunataha. Gaunataha means secondarily we say Vishayakara Antakarana Vritti as knowledge. Why do you say secondarily? Because Vishayakara Antakarana Vritti is inert in nature. Being inert in nature, it can't give you knowledge. Being inert in Antakarana Vritti is what? Inert in nature. Being inert in nature, it can't give you knowledge, and therefore it is called as what? It is, that is Gaunataha knowledge. And why it is called knowledge? Because the specific feature of a given knowledge is presented to you by what? By this Vishayakara Antakarana Vritti. So that's why I say, that is what is told. Jnanavachedakatvat. So Jnanavachedakatvacha Vrittau Jnanatva Upacharaha. Jnanavacheda means the Antakarana Vritti, because it qualifies. Vritti is a upadhi. Because Vritti is a upadhi, it qualifies the Prama Chaitanya, the Prama Vichit Chaitanya. So therefore, Vrittau in Vritti, Vishayakara Vritti, Jnanatva Upacharaha. Jnanatva Upacharaha. So it is Vritti is called as Jnana. Upachara means Gaunataha, secondarily. Taduktam Vivarane, in the Vivarana. Vivarana is further tika on Panchapadika. Is a famous one. Vivarana, because see, Bhamati is a famous tika. Likewise, Panchapadika is a famous, but what happened was Panchapadika being brief, it didn't come to limelight until Vivarana tika was written on that. And once Vivarana came, Panchapadika superseded Bhamati. Actually, we follow Vivarana and not Bhamati. Our sampradaya, this is what is say, we follow Vivarana school and not Bhamati. Vidyaranya Muni also feels Vivarana Prameya Sangraha. So Vivarana is and Nyaya Grantha, very terse. So he gave the summary of this Vivarana in Vivarana Prameya Sangraha. For us, even Vivarana Prameya Sangraha also is because it is such a thing. But in fact, I wanted that I went through all this thing and picked up certain pearls from that, which are some they come here and there because I picked them up. And other than that, all is such a terse logic. But what he has done is all scattered things he has codified as such. So that is what is Vivarana Prameya Sangraha. So anyway, we follow Vivarana and not the Bhamati school. Wherever useful we do take of that, but principle wise we follow the Panchapadika, and that is by Vivarana. So in Vivarana what is said? Antakarana Vrittau Jnanatva Upachara. In Antakarana Vritti, which Vritti? Vishayakara Antakarana Vritti, Jnanatvasya Upachara. So Jnana as Upachara means it is by secondarily it is said. So primarily what is knowledge? Vritti Pratibimbita Chaitanya. That itself is the this. Even this, what is that? Itself is the Anubhava. Now let us see how again further one more point is there. That knowledge, which knowledge? Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana is always next line. Tacha Jnanam Aparoksha Rupam Parokshatve Aparoksha Bhranti Aparoksha Brahma Brahma Nivartakatvanupapatti. Tacha Jnanam. What Jnana? Tat stand, of course. I have just taken extract. Tat stands for Brahmatmaikya Gocharam. Because earlier he has spoken about the Brahmatmaikya Jnana. So that Tacha Jnanam, the knowledge Brahmatmaikya Gochara, knowledge which reveals the identity of Atma with Brahma. That knowledge, he said, Aparoksha Rupam. It is of the nature of Aparoksha, means direct, not Paroksha. And because it is Aparoksha, Anubhava must be there, because Aparoksha Atma is always Anubhava Swarupa. Ayathartha Anubhava should go. What is required is Yathartha Anubhava. So Aparoksha Rupa. So then suppose you get the paroksha jnana of Atma. Will it not suffice? All that is that only one is less, that's all. You know that in Maratha history, dhacha ma kela. Dhacha ma kela. See, an order was passed that the next heir whom they wanted to say, Dharun Ana. And that queen, see, she got hold of the order of the king and changed the dha to ma. Marunana. So he was killed and brought. It was who that? No. Who is that? Banevar's boat. Who is that? Minister. Huh? Huh? Ram Shastri. The Ram Shastri, Banevar's boat. He pointed out, accused to the king. You are responsible. You see, to point out is not order him. At risk of his, he didn't bother for his post, etc. You are responsible for this. You know what has happened? Through a dasi, he had got the order, dhachama. He got the order, he said, this is what has happened. So that is the dhachama. So, अपरोक्ष में एक निकाल देंगे क्या बिगड़ने वाला है परोक्ष ज्ञान है says if that is the case see continue परोक्षत्वे अपरोक्ष भ्रम निवर्तकत्वानुपपत्ते if it is paroksha jnana now tell me your bhrama of adhyasa is paroksha or aparoksha? Do you directly experience or you infer? Today I was brushing my teeth. I found my face vertical. Therefore I must be sad. Do you say that? Oh, my face was horizontal. Therefore today I am very happy. Do you say that? You directly experience or not? Yes. Samsara, do you infer or directly experience? Directly. So therefore its removal should be directly experienced or indirectly. So therefore, parokshatve, if that knowledge is paroksha, aparoksha brahma. What is aparoksha brahma? Adhyasa, samsari, etc., baddha, etc. Nivartakatvanupapatte. Anupapatte means asambhava. Its removal, termination is not possible. Do you remember something from Ratna Prabha in the case of, in the context of Pashvadibhischa Avishesha? I have told, mark it, and you throw this statement on the face of anyone. Paroksha jnanasya aparoksha bhrantya nivartakatva. Paroksha jnana cannot remove aparoksha bhranti. What is the aparoksha bhranti? That I am samsari. This aparoksha bhranti cannot be removed. This was there in the paroksha. This we have illustration we have seen. See, any solution must be in accordance with the problem. In accordance with the problem. See, your samsara problem is direct or indirect? Direct. Solution also must be direct. So we had given this example of, suppose a troop of mountaineers went for hiking. And they had to, for about 7-10 days hiking was there. And they have to cook their food, etc. And one day it happened that the bundle of matchbox they lost. They can't cook. Canned food were not available those days. See? Now what they want? Fire. There is no shop there to get the matchbox, etc. So they search, any habitation is there here and there, etc. After a long search, little yonder, they saw the smoke. Smoke coming up the trees. What does it mean? Fire is there. What is their problem? They want fire to cook. Now there is fire is knowledge or not? Yes. What knowledge it is? Paroksha. Will it solve their problem of necessity of fire to cook? Why? To cook, inferred fire will not help. Pratyaksha fire is there. What they have to do? Go there and get the fire. Likewise, our samsaritva is aparoksha. By Shastra, paroksha jnana will help us to proceed further, but itself cannot remove our problem of samsara. Therefore, parokshatva, parokshatve, aparoksha brahma nivartakatvanupapatti. So therefore, what should take place? Aparoksha jnana should take place. How aparoksha jnana takes place? For that, as a sample, as a forerunner, we will analyze how pratyaksha jnana takes place. Because there is similarity between pratyaksha jnana and the mode of getting pratyaksha. Mode means the process involved in getting, not total mode as such, because these similarities are many. But some similarity is there between gaining the pratyaksha jnana and aparoksha jnana of Atma, with the difference at the last stage. First, let us see. So look here. We get Indriya Pratyaksha Jnana. Indriya Pratyaksha Jnana means knowledge, through perceptual knowledge we get. How do you get? Let us see. We are given there. Yatha tadagodakam chidrat nirgatya kulyatmana kedaran. For many it is familiar. Most of the portion is from Jnana Swarupa Vichara only. Yatha tadagotakam. See, let us, tadaga means lake. The water in the lake, see, let us see, it is let out through canals. Chidrat. Chidrat means opening. Opening means like canals, etc. Nirgatya, having followed. Kulyatmana, how it follows out. Kulyatmana means, kulya means canal, in the form of canal. The water in the lake going out through the openings in the form of canals. It says, Kedaran pravishya, having entered the field. Kedara means field, not, don't think Badri Kedar and all that. So therefore, Kedaran pravishya, having entered the field, what has a Tadvadeva, like that field itself, what it happens? Chatushkonadhyakarakam akaram bhavati. That water takes the form of the field. Suppose if the field is rectangular, water becomes rectangular. If field is triangular, it becomes triangular. If field is circular, the water becomes circular. So that we say Chatushkonadhyakaram bhavati. Tatha, so also Taijasam antakaranam. Our antakarana, which is Taijasa, means Sattva Pradhana. So which is Taijasam antakaranam. Prakasha Sattva Gunakaryam. Antakarana is made, you know what is antakarana is made up of? From the sattvic constituents of the Panchamaha Bhuta. So therefore, Taijasam means Prakasha Sattva Gunakaryam. Antakaranamapi, what happened? Chakshuradi Dwara Nirgatya. Having gone through the eyes, etc., having gone. You know this Dakshinamurti Sutra says, that is Nana Chidra Ghatodara Sitamaha Deepa Prabha Bhasaram, this one only. A pot with many holes, and inside it is kept in the pitch darkness, and inside is a bright lamp. What happens? Rays of light shoot forth from all the holes. Like that, Antakarana is Prakashatmaka. Jnanendriyas are the holes through which what happens? The Antakarana Prakasha goes. Where it goes? It goes to the object. And like that, water through canal going to the field, taking the form of the field, this Antakarana takes the form of the Vishaya, the object. That is what is called as Vishayakara Antakarana Vritti. See that? So therefore, he says, Pravishya Taijasam Antakaranamapi Chakshuradi Dwara Nirgatya, having emerged, Ghatadi Vishaya Desham Gatva, having reached the pot, etc., means Vishaya, objects, Gatva. Then what happens? Ghatadi Vishayakarena Parinamate. It modifies in the form of the ghata, etc. Parinamate. Saha eva parinamaha vrittihi iti uchyate. That parinama, modification of the antakarana, taking the form of Vishaya, is called vritti, means Vishayakara antakarana vritti. Fine. Now what happens? That vritti cannot make you know the object. Do you know why? Inner. You need knowledge principle. Kidhar se milega? Okay, continue. Ayam ghataha iti ghatakara karita chitta vritti. This is part. You know, this vritti of the form of what? Ghata akara. What is the chitta vritti? It is ajñātam ghatam vishayikritya. Having objectified the unknown part, ajñāna nirasana purasaram. It removes the ignorance. This is very important. You know, ignorance is removed by what? Ignorance is jada or inert? Jada. So it is removed by Vishayakara antakarana vritti. In the case of Vishaya, if you generalize it, tattadakara antakarana vritti. Ignorance of a given thing is removed by the vritti of the form of the thing. And if the thing happens to be Atma, that vritti must be Atmakara, Brahmakara. So therefore say Vishayikritya Tadgata. Tadgata means Ghatagata, pertaining to the part. Ajñāna nirasana purasaram. By removing or dispelling the ajñāna. Fine. Antakarana vritti has removed the ajñāna of that Vishaya. But still, Vishaya is not known, because vritti cannot make you know. Because what is necessary? Jnana tattva. Who? Chaitanya Atma cannot do it, because asanga. So who removes that? Swagata jidabhasena. By chidabhasa means chit pratibimba, obtained in that Vishayakara Ghatakara vritti, jadam ghatamopi bhasayati. It makes you know the jada ghata. In short, this is only what you want in this. To gain the pratyaksha jnana, the antakarana traveling, going out through the jnanendriyas, the Vishaya, takes the form of the Vishaya, and that Vishayakara vritti removes the ignorance. The pratibimba of Chaitanya, Chidabhasa in that Vishayakara vritti makes you know, this illumines you the Vishaya. That's all. Is it not? Atma also same thing. Only thing, Bahir Nirgamana is not there. Antakarana vritti, where the Antakarana vritti will go? Because Atma is everywhere. But Atma has to become, like Vishayakara, it should become Atmakara. When Atmakara is removed, not Atmakara removed, Atmakara vritti removes the ignorance, then difference is there. Here what happened? Here, the Chidabhasa in the Vishayakara vritti illumined the part, Vishaya. That Chidabhasa in the Atmakara, Akhandakara, Brahmakara vritti, though it is there, it is incapable of illumining Brahma, because Brahma is the Bimba, this is the Pratibimba. See, look, you take a mirror. Sun gets reflected in the mirror. And now you focus that reflection on the sun. Sun will get illumined, is it not? Is it? No. Why? Sun doesn't need even that reflection because of sun. Like that, Akhandakara vritti, Atmakara vritti, though has got Chidabhas of Atma, it is incapable of illumining the Atma, because Atma is Swayam Prakasha. That is the only difference. Other process is same. This is explained in Akhandakara vritti. Continuing that, Akhandakara vritti says, this Ayam Ghata etc. is from Vedanta Sara. Earlier Yathatara Godikam etc. was from this Vedanta Paribhasha. This is from, see, Vedanta, this Sara is so important
that customarily, before study of Brahma Sutra, Vedanta Sara is studied. Before a sampradaya, before studying this Brahma Sutra, what is studied is Vedanta Parishad. Actually, it is not that high this thing, but it speaks of the. So then you don't ask me, why Swamiji, why did you not teach us? It was taught. I asked Shanbhag to teach. If you have not attended, what can I do for it? Yes. Anyway, that is not necessarily that a relevant thing. That's why I have taken only this is more important. This Akhandakara Vritti is the one, the crux of it, and therefore if we take this, other things are definitions only. Nothing. This, of course, how Tattvamasi Mahavakya, etc., what, all those are explained there. So the process is explained, but we are concerned with Akhandakara Vritti. So that is how this Akhandakara Vritti now we have to take. So how is it? What is it? Let us see. Take second page. Atha. Atha means now you are familiar with one Atha. Only Anantaryam afterwards. But afterwards, that meaning is Sadhyachatushamade. Here it is what he has taught earlier. Atha means after ascertaining the exact import of Tattvamasi Mahavakya. That is what he has done in the Vedanta Sara. Atha means after the ascertainment of Tattvamasi Mahavakya, which is called as Upadesha Vakya. So which reveals that your Swarupa is Akhanda Chaitanya. Adhuna, now, Aham Brahma Asmiti Anubhava Vakyarthaha Varnyate. After ascertainment of the meaning, import of Tattvamasi Upadesha Vakya, advice. Now, Adhuna, Aham Brahma Asmi, I am Brahma. This what Vakya it is? Anubhava Vakyarthaha. Anubhava Vakyartha means the Vakya which reveals the experience of I, Atma, as Brahma Swarupa. Anubhava Vakya is the Vakya which reveals the experience of I, Atma, as Brahma Swarupa, that is Varnyate. So how? Let us see. Evam. Evam means as per earlier teaching. What did Acharya do? Acharyena, the teacher, Adhyaropa Apavada Purasaram, all that what was taught earlier. Purasaram means with. Adhyaropa, superimposition of anatma, then apavada, negation of that. Tattvam padarthau shodhayitva. Shodhayitva, having ascertained tattvam padartha, shodhayitva. Vakyena, by Mahavakya, akhandarthe avabodhite. When avabodhite means, so akhandartha, that identity of tat and tvam, when it is taught, what happens in the case of a adhikari will be told afterwards.
Aham vrukshasya deriva kirti prushtham gireriva Udva pavitro vajiniva swamrutamasmi Dravina pumsavarjasam Sumedha amrutokshitaha Iti trishankor vedanuvachanam Om Shanti 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 Bijasyantarivam Puro Jagadidam Pranirvikalpam Punaha Maya Kalpita Deshakaya Kalana Vaichitra Chitri Krutam Maya Viva Vijumbayatyapimaha Yogi सन्ततिं श्रुतिमात्रेण यत्पुंसां ब्रह्मतन्मङ्गलं परम् अतिकल्याणरूपत्वात् नित्यकल्याणसंशयात् स्मर्तॄणां वरदत्वाच्च ब्रह्मतन्मङ्गलं विदुः ओङ्कारश्चात्शब्दश्च द्वावेतौ ब्रह्मणः पुरा कण्ठं भित्त्वा विनिर्यातौ तस्मान् माङ्गलिका उभौ